After a season as the year breaker, 2024 year of the Wood Dragon or Jia Chen is going to be a relationship building year if you have the rooster in your chart. I'll tell you more in a minute, but first, thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng. I am a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner. I use Chinese metaphysics to empower, not to disempower. And since the rooster is all about building relationships in 2024, why don't we build our relationship and you hit that subscribe and notification button, okay? Don't forget to like the video too. Thank you for that. So, without further ado, let's deep dive into the rooster. Okay, 2023 was a year breaker. Year of change. There wasn't much support, unfortunately. For some roosters, the year went by okay, they travel a lot. For others, it have been particularly painful. I'm really sorry you had to experience that, and I hope that by the time this video drops, you have gotten back on your feet again. So 2024, hands down, is a year for relationship building because of the Grand Duke combination. This is wealth through partnerships. It's the opportunity to cooperate and, more importantly, leverage on other people's resources. How to use the Grand Duke combination? By creating new contacts and partnerships. Supporting this Grand Duke combination is the Peach Blossom Star. Hey, likability has increased. This is a given. If I want to access other people's resources, at the very least, they must like me, right? Okay, so also good news on the romance department, as this star brings romance luck as well. There's also access to nobleman in the form of a minor nobleman star called the Advisor. It's a minor star, but hey, just take it lah, I know, don't be picky. Okay, so what could possibly halt this relationship building and likability? These two, the Cascading Cloud and Flying Blade. Cascading Cloud causes resentment. Apparently, it's human to still hold a grudge from the challenges of the previous year. I feel resentful, right? And when that happens, boom, out comes the fighting chicken, the Flying Blade. Okay, this represents disputes and arguments. These two together means that I'm resentful and I'm picking fights, which will make it hard for the Peach Blossom to work for you. Awareness is the key here. When we become aware of something, we gain control. Here, you also have the support of two problem-solving stars, Earth Relief, Monthly Virtue. Both of these dissipate negative energy. In Cantonese, it says, 大事化小，小事化無. Okay, how can we help them along? First, of course, by being positive, and secondly, by being proactive about nipping problems in the bud instead of allowing them to fester. Like, for example, if you notice some small issues beginning to crop up, take action first, okay, instead of waiting to see how it pans out. Okay, now let's move on. What other negative stars do we need to be aware of? When you are the year breaker, it comes with a great consumer. Following year always follows with the lesser consumer, right? This is small money going out. Budgeting issues. Budgeting issues caused by the death charm, which represents being blindsided by unexpected events that may cost you some money, and the salty pool, which is the star of instant gratification. So, if you are a business owner, you can use this Lord to do some market testing or A/B testing. All right, if you're not a business owner, be extra disciplined about your budget and stay away from those, 9/9 or 11/11 sales, So ultimately, we want to head towards the Sky Fortune, which promotes a harmonious relationship with the people around us. It promotes having great relationships where you support and are supported in turn. That's the goal for 2024. Okay, of course, this is just one possible permutation. Your experience of 2024 can happen from any of this, all right? Of course, goes without saying that I hope you only experience the positive, right? Is there a way to trigger these stars? Yes, but for that, please join myself, Jonathan and Charmaine, in our annual Hack My 2024, where we endeavor to get your new year and period 9 off to a flying start by pulling together information from 八字, Qi and Feng Shui. Effectively, we are completing the Heaven Earth Man trifecta. Links to the event are in the description. Do check it out. All right, we would love to have you with us this December. Right, so rooster in the year. Okay, with the peach blossom supporting the Grand Duke combination, you'd better be networking and building relationships. Year pillar governs our industry, market, social networks, and social media. Show yourself, tell people what you do, talk about your talents. Don't be shy. The stronger and more valuable your network, the better. For the Rooster, 2024 is all about building these relationships, and who knows, maybe you net yourself a career mentor. Okay? In fact, you actually have 2 peach blossoms because the Sky Fortune, okay, can also create a similar effect in the sense that it promotes harmonious relationships. These 2 working together can help enhance your reputation because you're super likable. What we want is to have people in the industry or in the market talking about you. Example, we want them saying, I met so-and-so the other day and she had something really interesting to share. Something to that effect, right? But please don't spam people, yeah? Nothing more off-putting than spamming, right? So same goes for the romance department. With the peach blossom in the year, better be out there. Okay? So the theme of relationship building carries across the board, regardless of where the rooster is in your chart. For the business owner, if the rooster rules your career and business pillar, there are possibilities of gaining access or creating new partnerships where you get to leverage on the strength of your partners. Also with the budget-related stars, right, you can use the lesser consumer in a positive way by investing in test marketing or small advertising campaigns that are calculated to generate quick conversion, like one-off sale, right? For career professionals, use the Grand Duke combo to align ourselves with the boss. Find out what the company plans are for the near future, how can we contribute. Conversations like these are important. Can be a great year if you're willing to contribute, so it can't be too calculative in 2024. This is a year to go above and beyond. Alternatively, we build great relationships with our colleagues and the people involved in our work. Some money might be spent because apparently going for lunch costs money. Okay, so the day pillar represents ourselves and our close, intimate relationships. Single and looking, with the peach blossom and lesser consumer together, maybe we can invest some money to improve our physical presentation, the external packaging, or maybe I can do something about my health so I look better, right? Of course, only if you can afford to do so, okay? The lesser consumer doesn't require you to splurge. There is romance luck if you are looking. There's a higher chance that the romance luck could be triggered through the matchmaking efforts of your friends and family. Okay, so if you want, you could just tell them, hey, I'm ready for a new relationship. Okay, so if partnered and in a committed relationship, time to inject an element of spice, zest, and surprise back into your relationship. Here I draw your attention to the cascading cloud. Right? Find a way to release any resentments over any ongoing issues or arguments. Either we use the monthly virtue to quickly resolve any misunderstandings, or we use the earth relief to dissolve the lingering anger, resentment, and negative emotions. Peace in the household is the goal here. Okay? And finally, the hour pillar represents a whole mixed bag of stuff. This is the legacy pillar, so it covers our investments, children, staff, ideas, aspirations, and dreams. So in this instance where investment is concerned, earth relief is very good for buying and selling property. So you may want to keep your eyes peeled for a sweet investment deal because there is some investment and asset accumulation luck. But again, the caution, please. Just because there is some luck, it is not a reason to get reckless. still need to do your part by learning and strategizing. Eyes wide open, okay? So with the rooster in the owl, you could also see a scenario where your ideas are finally finding traction. People are liking your ideas and therefore creating a possibility of working together with you. Can we personalize this some more? Yes, but for that, I must see your full chart. So if you are interested for a brainstorming session, hit me up by scanning this. Okay, so that's it for the rooster. I hope you've enjoyed this, found it useful. But if you have questions, drop in the comments. If you want more, what can we do together? I do one of two things. You could either hit me up for a conversation. I'd love to brainstorm your chart with you. Booking link is in the video description, along with the links to my socials. Alternatively, join myself, Charmaine and Jonath in our annual Hackathon, Hack My 2024, where we will be sharing a boatload of information by pulling together 八字, Qi and Feng Shui. Alright, so the sign up link is also in the video description, so do check it out. I hope to see you in our event. But since the rooster is the best friend of the Grand Duke this year, who can we leverage off and build positive relationships with? Well, you have the boss of the year, the dragon, of course, right? If you want an influencer by your side, snake is your go-to. Ox is likely enjoying a revival in 2024. See if you can work together. Okay, so and with that, we complete the entire 12-part 2024 12 Zodiac series. I really hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed preparing this content for you. And for you, the rooster, here's wishing you a year of fulfilling relationships in 2024. Until I see you in the next video, have a great day ahead.